Greetings. Hello on this Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. We are 1 week and 1 day away from the Thanksgiving holiday here in the United States. And we're also 1 week away exactly from the day that you can go check out the floats of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. If you're not from the United States or haven't lived here or not familiar with that parade, it's kind of an iconic parade that happens on Thanksgiving holiday day in the morning in Manhattan in New York City. And the parade comes from uptown, down right in front of the Macy's department store. It's this old department store. They've got incredible real estate in Midtown Manhattan, and the parade, it's a big, really it's made for TV. So we were thinking about going because I've still not gone to the thing, but the hordes of people. And then I remembered that we were advised when we moved here that what locals will do is if they want to see the parade floats, they'll go the day before where they put them out all on display. And you can go. It's kind of a festival atmosphere, I hear. So anyway, this is what I'm told. If you are a longtime Manhattanite or New York City area resident, and I'm getting this wrong, please let me know. But I think we're going to go see if we can check out the floats and everything the day before, and then we won't have to worry about managing the hordes on the day of. It's kind of like, New Year's Eve. Everyone I've talked to who's gone to Times Square on New Year's Eve says, I haven't heard like, I regret it, but I always hear I'll never do that again, which it's a soft, I regret it. Maybe not regret, but just don't want to repeat it. So there you go. Glad I have it on the card of my life of all the things I've done, but yeah, no thanks. So anyway, that's where I'm at with that. 32 days until winter officially starts, and boy, it sure feels like winter's already here. It's been in the 40s Fahrenheit. Like I said yesterday, puffy coat. I'm just kind of like, okay, if it has to be, it has to be. So what are we at today? Gosh, it's 39 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Which is 4 degrees Celsius. So, and we're only going to hit 8 degrees Celsius as a high, which is, 46 degrees. So, it's more puffy coat weather, and I've got a meeting in Manhattan in the afternoon, and so we'll be strapping on the puffy coat again. And but it's fun. It's cold, and I don't like that, but I do like, you can feel the holidays coming, and New York City at Christmas time is pretty cool. I mean, there's just it's a pretty cool place to be. So I'm enjoying what there is to enjoy, and I'm grateful that I have the capacity to enjoy it. The adventures continue, as we navigate forward, and, one of the things that I've noticed when I'm trying to build something new, go a new direction, is it's not throwing away everything from the past. As I was talking about yesterday, that's all woven in, but what's the newest thing? And when I lose perspective, so this morning I was like, I'm feeling a little lost again in my head. And I thought, that's crazy. And then I reconnected with what it is that I really genuinely care about, no matter what the expression is on the outside. What is it that energizes me to do in whatever job it is? And there's one thing that energizes me more than anything else, and that is helping people connect with other people more effectively. And by connect, I mean build better relationships, be faster at it, be more effective at it, so that they can, yes, sell more, be more successful as a leader, but also just be happier, be more positive, be in growth mode because they have people around them who tell them the truth and who help them learn things and change their perspectives. And I see a great need out there, as we have, there's these studies that measure trust, just in general, trust in institutions, trust in other people. And you just see these startling numbers of low levels of trust globally, not just here. And then you look at statistics around, people's engagement at work, and that's directly tied to how much they trust the institution that they work for. So and on and on and on. And now we have this tsunami of AI developments, many of which will flame out, most of which will probably flame out. There's like a startup around every corner driven by AI, and there's going to be a few that really break through and change how we work. And as far back as when we, first discovered fire, human beings have been innovating by collaborating with one another. That's how we made all the technology. All of these people who have invented things, Thomas Edison, Steve Jobs, all of these people, the greatest innovators of our age. One person will be attributed with that invention or that new thing, but none of them did it alone. There's always an army of people around them who are helping it happen. And then beyond that, they do it in societies where there's people managing the roads and the fire and the healthcare, and none of these things happen in a vacuum. They happen because people are contributing. And then one person gets credit for it, which is, it's kind of how we roll in America. It's not how they do it in every other country. And it's led to some pretty amazing breakthroughs. No question about it. At the same time, we got to recognize that it's always a team activity. And navigating to the next, what work looks like in the next generation is a team activity. We have to start building trust with each other more. If our institutions are failing us, we need to reform them, and we need to form those bonds as we do it so that we can take people of differing views and come together to solve real problems so we all prosper. Because this win-lose thing we're in right now, this power over the powerless, that whole thing, that ain't going to fly forever. And if you look in history, it always falls apart. Sometimes it takes a while. But we have the ability to change this, and that's what I'm most passionate about, is helping people get free to really fly through relationships. And it starts with the relationship with yourself, but then just having mastery over the way that you communicate, over the way you cultivate self-awareness, over the way that you're able to be real in your communications. And so it doesn't matter, whatever projects I'm working on, whether it's podcasts or TV shows or consulting, coaching, whatever it is, business development, law, any of those things can help people with their connections with other people. And I think that's, when I go back to what really matters to me, it's so freeing. I don't worry as much about ultimately what I do, because I'm so connected with what really drives me, why I'm doing it. And that's where I'm at today. So I'm re-energized. Once I got reconnected with that, I thought, oh yeah, I am on the right track. So that's pretty exciting. We do have a new episode of the Building Business Relationship Show coming out tomorrow. The guest's name is Paul Banks. He's this incredible guy in the UK. He's just an incredible person. I mean, he was literally stocking shelves in a store, I think, when he got a call from this, entrepreneur CEO who really saw him for who he really is, this very smart person who also has ADD, or a form of ADD. And he saw him for being capable of doing a lot of great things for his company, and called him up, and they had this whole conversation. Anyway, Paul tells the story, but it's just one more example of when people see us, great things happen. And we've got to stay open to that, to being seen, and to open to the conversations, because being seen is one thing. We got to allow ourselves to be seen. Otherwise, we don't get seen, and the opportunity to shrivel up. So be seen today. That's my inspiring note. I hope it's inspiring for some of you. In the meantime, be good to yourself and good to others. A great way to be seen. And please give us a good like on Apple Podcasts. All right. Thank you as always for listening. We'll check back tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.